There you go. Jesus with a co-compliant problem. Law and grace, all over one. There you have it, baby. Law and grace. Jesus with a co-compliant problem. Happy about the little black dress. Happy about the little black dress. Jesus with a co-compliant problem. Law and grace. There you have it, baby. Law and grace. Jesus with a co-compliant problem. Jesus with a co-compliant problem. Happy about the little black dress. Happy about the little black dress. Jesus with a co-compliant problem. I think that was Mary Hinkle that just drove by. You know, I have this sign out here that says work with me, let her talk. They won't talk with me about anything. So that tells me I got the right message.
Mr. Avery.
Yeah.
Mr. Avery. Now keep saying Mr. Avery. All right, now, well, can you put your foot down, please? Thank you. All right.
Happy about the little black dress?
You have to be...
I understand. I heard him, and then I...
Approachable. You have to be approachable. I think that's the right word to use. Okay.
It also has to be the topic too. You know, I wasn't like this until they pushed me. I'm like a walking calculator.
They push you. How do they
the
push
neighborhood.
You?
I mean, it may be very diverse, but they're very. It's not a close-knit community at all. The only thing that's binding them together right now is a common goal of me, and I'm trying to have a conversation about God, and they don't want to have it. The Supreme Court ruling 8-1 in favor of Phelps that the discussion of gay and God was already in the public domain being discussed, so to penalize the Phelps in any way for what they were doing would be denying them the right to participate in the conversation. Well, I'm just, and I agree with that, what I'm trying to do is, rather than gay and God, I'm trying to do God. I mean, that's the only way. The only way we can all get on the same page is to get the issue of God out of the way. And what I come up to the conclusion was, I think you'll find no two people on the planet agree in exactly the same way as to what it means believing in God. As far as I'm concerned, we have just as many gods. We have people claiming one, have ever claimed one, and forever will be claiming one, until there's no longer anyone left standing able claiming one. And so we have just as many gods, people claiming one. So if we have a God, if they want to believe in God, then we have a God there. So what I've done is that instead of believing in zero God, I'm still atheist. I am no God. I believe in zero God. 0 and 1, they're both real numbers, they're both natural numbers. The only difference is 1 in the counting numbers. So if I believe in the zero God, that means the only God available to be in my witness, the genuine and truly indeed there is one. God's thoughts are now their thoughts. By anything else should be fear no one else. So like say you believe in God, between me and you, we have a God, yours. So by claiming to believe in God, you're claiming to know God's thoughts, and that's what they don't like. Apparently I've learned how to loop God into a circle hanging from around our neck, or maybe it's just mine like an albatross. So, and they don't want to have the conversation. It's not me being approachable, it's the topic that I want to talk about. They don't want to have it. So what are the citations today?
They have a right not to talk.
Well, I don't believe I should be forced into helping them live their sheltered lives. That's what all this is about. Like I said to my public defender that was assigned to me last time after it was all done and over with, I asked her what she thought about this comment. You do not conclude until understanding. Once understanding, you do not judge. And I asked her what that meant to her, and she kind of looked at me kind of blank. And I said, what should it be telling us about our judge, Matthew McCord? And she kind of looked at me blank again. I said, his job is to conclude before understanding. And this is where, his job is to know the evidence. What I should have said was, I didn't, in a way that gives the appearance of justice being served. And but anyway, she started talking about Dylan Wolf, the guy that killed the 9 Methodist church members in Charleston, South Carolina. Actually, she was familiar with it, she did. I said, well, they're seeking the death penalty. And I'm against the death penalty. Why? Not because I approve what he did anyway. It's by taking the death penalty, this is the public at large refusing to accept their contribution to that situation. Everybody just moves on and nothing changes. And he was influenced by a website that were about a committee for the conservative citizen, where they let nothing but black on white crime, and it's still up. This is how their conservative elite manipulate their peccadilloes into doing their dirty work. The same way, and I'm sure our liberal elites have the same thing, and this is what I think is going on here. They don't. Their power is not so much about money, but their status and their positions, and they don't like the fact that I'm putting up a mirror. So their peckerwood, I'm not saying their peckerwoods are, I'm not calling it peckerwood, but in a way they're taking advantage of you to do their dirty work. And I have a feeling that with the most of the people on your end, your area, being mostly African American, y'all probably had your way to getting back at them like to me. So y'all triangulate all of each other. And I, if I am lifted up above the earth, will draw all people to myself. That's 7 billion people. So go ahead. How many citations today?
Well,
did you come out here when they called you? I've been doing this every day since the trial.
I was coming today anyway. I did get a call. I was coming today anyway.
Huh? I don't know.
I was coming out here anyway today.
You out here?
No, I was coming today anyway.
Okay. You've been coming on Saturdays, and I thought, I just go ahead and do it.
Last Saturday, I came out, there were no signs, and I'm almost like...
Well, come out here after 3 o'clock, there'll be signs. Come out here after 3, there'll be signs every day.
I was hoping not, but...
I think they've only been out here since about 1 o'clock today. So, you know when you know my pattern.
You say 3 o'clock every day to be outside.
Yeah, but pretty much, but I'm out here by the evening traffic, especially on the weekdays. But you know when it's not meant to be down. So, I'm out here every day.
So therefore, this is not going away?
Huh?
This is not going away?
Well, not the way we're handling it right now. Right now, the way we need to handle it is for the neighborhood to sit down and meet with me. Have you gone onto that petition site yet?
I did what?
Have you looked up at that petition yet? The one that I'm trying to talk about with Judge Clinton Grahams, you wouldn't hear it. They have a petition going. You go on to Go on to www.change. Clinton Graham was saying they had nothing to do with www.change.org. www.change, like it's a petition site. And all you have to do is enter 1840, which is my street address, 1840 only.
No, but you remember that when I came out here the first time, you said that you called me, correct?
Yeah, but you didn't work with me. Y'all closed it. Y'all closed it.
No, it's not closed.
It was closed. I got a copy of it. I got record of everything up to the most recent active file.
Well, I don't know why it's closed.
Well, that's what I think you emailed. And then I hear Gordon had been moved on somewhere else.
About that case with Gordon back in, what'd you say?
Gordon, that was back in December 8th.
But no, you called me before then.
After that.
Oh, well, yes, right. After, correct.
It was several months after that.
Yeah. You called me and asked me to come out, right?
Yeah, but...
come out, let's have a party, and you give me some tickets.
And you came out, I wanted to make it a date, but you came out unexpected.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. So you're not working with me. I could have had it down to 1 citation every time you come out, but you won't work with me. You know, it's still a court hearing. Woo! Hey, butterfly. Mommy! Mommy! So you can leave some flag dancing out here. Yeah, but go onto that petition site, www.change.org, enter 1840, and read all the comments. And what you're not going to realize is all the comments that I've uploaded to it, and they delete them. They delete them. They're manipulating the conversation to their end. So basically, my defense, I don't know how well much of this public defender is going to listen to me, but it's going to be that you do not conclude an understanding. With understanding, you do not judge.
Well, you have an attorney now. Let your attorney speak for you.
Well, I mean, we'll see. But she's probably not going to listen. She's already been. We haven't even got together yet. She said she's too busy with another trial, so she's probably just going to do the. And I told her that any kind of probation is unacceptable to me. Any kind of probation, I'm not going to take the chance of being in jail. I'm not going to take the chance.
Well, we have to wait till that day, right?
So So I'm just waiting to hear from her. And she gave me the number of the Georgia Crisis Center. She doesn't get it. So
Georgia what?
Georgia Crisis Center. Well, that's what I meant by the if I was just the news and everything. That's all the thing. 40,000. You started off at 70,000. Now down to 44.
So what's going to happen at the end of the money?
Well, if my opinions are no value to anybody, there's no point in me sticking around. I'm going to expiate with the value of my home. By expiating for y'all's sin. It's going to go to everything. My home's going to be sold. All the proceeds that are going to be stolen. I can't find one person supportive of anything I want to believe I'm standing up for. And that's the way it's going to be. Then there's no point in me even remaining here.
What do you mean remaining here?
Living here. I'm ready to...
You're going to move to Alaska?
I'm going to hang myself. If I raise the other 30, I'm letting y'all decide. This is y'all decision.
No, it's not our decision.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If I have to be in 44, I have to sell my home. But where would I go? Where would I go? There'd be no different in here. This is where all my cars are. Jesus with a code compliance problem. Long grace, there it is for you, baby. Long grace, all voted into one. Jesus with a code compliance problem. Jesus unplugged, Christ on a corn dog. Jesus with a code compliance problem. Ask me about the little black dress. Ask me about the little black dress. What's the problem, man? Acting square footage too much for you? Ask me about the little black dress. What's the problem, man? Acting square footage too much for you? Ask me about the little black dress. Ask me about the little black dress. Jesus with a code compliance problem. Be sure you go online and find the usually Green Acre faggot and hit the rain and uranium enrichment concubines Hollywood House petition. Fuck the Lorac. It's your property value got cared about. Fuck the Lorac. Hollywood House, can you believe that? What's it made out of? California redwood forest? Alright, all my dictaternextdoor.com neighbors, am I a good faggot or a bad faggot? Let's not go forgetting our lesbian daughter, mother, and grandmother. Again, am I a good faggot or a bad faggot? With women worldwide still owning less than 1% of private property, there is some justification for being against same-sex marriages. Someone has to take care of our women. Oh, it's all about power. Again, this is your moment, all my dictaternextdoor.com neighbors. Are you a good cunt or a bad cunt? Let's not go forgetting women worldwide still owning less than 1% of private property. Again, are you a good cunt or a bad cunt? Let's not go forgetting our women halfway around the world from us. All of them. I certainly don't mind being a bad faggot if that's what it takes. Ask me about the little black dress. 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 Ask me about the little black dress.
Are you classifying these as events? You holding events? Or you classify these as events again?
As what?
Events.
I don't. I don't classify. I call them temporary. Come back and see me again soon, you temporary display event. Come back and see me again soon, you temporary display event. They're temporary display event from my perspective.
Oh, okay.
They just one that speeding by me. I go, hit a kid while you're at it. Earn yourself some carbon credit, woman. Earn yourself some carbon credit. You know, I pay property tax, and I have just as much investment in the future of these kids' future as the parents do. And I damn expect to have a seat at the table. But, because I don't have children and all that, they're expensive in my opinion. But even though any family, no matter how large that family was live in my house, they pay the same property tax that I would have. So they don't want to hear any of my opinion because, what they deal with God. God is nothing but a manipulation and deception. It's indifferent. God is just used to be indifferent.
Oh, dang.
God and gun and it's our money, we can spend however we want. Once they say that, you can't go any further in a discussion with them. God has got to go. Jesus was a co-compliant problem. Long grace, there you have it. Long grace, all rolled into one. Long grace. All rolled into one. Long grace. This is the conversation the liberals don't want to have. Long grace. This is your moment. Long grace.
All right, well.
How many tickets? I'll sign them.
It's three citations. We're doing 3 citations.
3?
Yes. Temporary outdoor events, failure to comply with temporary outdoor.
Why do you call them temporary outdoor event?
That's what you're doing.
Why do you call that? Well,
because you're actually displaying your signage. If you classify it as such things.
I take them in at night because people get stolen.
That's why they're temporary?
They get stolen.
That's why they're temporary.
Well, they get stolen.
Okay.
But anyway,
setback in residential zones are prohibited. You didn't comply with the setbacks.
But, what I read that in the section that it's all about retail. It's all about selling. It's about That's all about
What
retail.
did you say? You trying to convince? You soliciting people their events?
I don't know. That's all.
That's a solicitation right there. Oh,
What?
here's your driver's license.
Okay.
All right. The second one is the accumulated signage exceeds the residential zoning district prohibited.
That's one citation.
One citation. The third one is signs in the right of way is prohibited.
But if they need 10 feet, why not make the sidewalk 10 feet? But anyway, I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'll take it up in court.
That's right. That's your day in court.
Was that two? So I'll take the third one.
Three. That's three.
What's the first one?
2, 3. Oh, sorry. Hold on. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we'll go back through it again. Temporary outdoor events.
Okay.
Accumulative signage.
Okay.
Signs in the right of way.
Okay. All right. Jesus with a code compliance problem. Long grace. There you have it. All over one. Long grace.
Want to sign the first one?
When you got two of the same thing, you only need but one. Make him a sandwich. Help yourself to the breadcrumbs. You temporary display event. No, he claims to see me sitting out here naked in the chair. You know, that's how bad it is. That's what I'm up against. So be sure to go on and read on the comments and realize that there's a lot more that I posted that they deleted. They're shaping, they're seeing what they want to see, hearing what they want to hear. But they, you know, I can't. This is stuff that I'm posting up, counterpoints of theirs that I know I won't be able to have the opportunity to say in court, and they're deleting it all. They're shaping the hearing to their, advantage. So, those with the surface are better able to control their circumstances. Here comes Charlie. Here comes Charlie. He drives big driving by. That uses an acre faggot on the property next door. And y'all didn't enforce the code.
How's the housework? Yeah, man, everything good. Get ready to serve. You got a driver license.
Jesus with the code compliance problem. Happy about the little black dress. Happy about the little black dress.
Yeah, I must be in a bad area. I'm in a local spot. All right.
I believe he wants to say something to you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Hello.
Okay. Now, I got the court date scheduled for September the 3rd. September the 13th.
But we're going to do it all at the same time, aren't we?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay.
Yeah. So you have 3 citations. The first
That'll
one.
be the total of 8.
I forget the count.
Well, 8 is
The temporary outdoor events, cumulative signage, and the right of way. Okay.
Yeah, got it. No problem. We're down to 8,000.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Yeah, well, I'm coming in. I mean, I'm all over the county, so please, I'm all over the county. I just got to get over it. I am scheduled for today.
Yeah, he knows to come after 3 now. I made sure that he knows to come after 3.
Every day.
Yes.
Yeah, I told him that already.
Every day.
And if he comes after 3, he won't miss me.
And I know both the judge and the commissioner both are asking that he be closely monitored between now and the hearing.
Well, no.
He just said it before they come out here. He didn't say that closely monitored.
Hold on.
He just said if you happen to be out here. Like what he said.
Favor. Thank you, sir. We agreed to come out once a week, okay? We don't know, we're not giving you a day, but we're going to come out once a week.
No, I don't.
Because my
it needs to be
schedule,
random.
my schedule is, you know how long it took me to come over here?
I'm surprised you even work on Saturday.
They've all been on Saturday. All Saturdays have been on Saturday. Now, how come the county would dismiss my two complaints about them violating the green laws? How come the client would admit my two complaints about that green acre faggot?
That in court. That in court.
But you know, the Judge Nellie Willis said, "Fuck the law act." That's what Solicitor Graham said she wasn't going to hear. It didn't apply. So fuck the law act. Right. Be sure you go online and sign the Euclid Green Acre Faggot, the Iranian Uranium Enrichment Concubine Hollywood Health Petition. Fuck the law act. It's your property value God cares about. Fuck the law act. My God, what's it made out of? California redwood forest. I feel like I'm having to share the inside of a beach ball with a bowling ball. The Constitution doesn't guarantee you happiness, only the pursuit of it, you useless Green Acre faggot.